today we had numerous things come before us. We had a long agenda. I'm going to go through the majority of them. I'll try to make this sweet and quick. How's that? On our consent agenda, we had five items. I will just, I'm going to hit on a couple of them. One, we do have a co-op agreement with the city of Grand Rapids right now for closure of 5th Street during our construction of the jail. That probably is going to be starting on June 15th, and that right around that date. With that in mind, people please be prepared for that. The closure will be basically from the City Hall down to where the probation is, or right before Atchison Tire. You will be able to get to Atchison Tire on 5th Street. We do not plan to have any kind of problem getting to the Atchison Tire. That's a great company, great people. So we do not plan to affect that business at all. The other thing, we did award a contract for County Road 238. This is the road that goes the north side of Moose Lake. There's going to be a bridge replacement. That contract, I just will tell you that there's some very bad soil there. Be prepared for that, construction area and detour to probably be in place until 2022 at some time. The dirt that is by the bridge there is bad. I mean, really bad. They're going to have to do. They're going to have to allow it to settle probably throughout the winter to be effective to be able to do that job. The trail up in Squaw Lake is moving forward, and I guess the last one here over in the Auburn Pengilly area, we have a trail that has had numerous problems with culverts and the water rising and lowering, especially rising because of beaver problems over there. But those culverts are going to get replaced on the Auburn Pengilly Trail. On to regular agenda, we had no citizen input. We did recognize a bunch of our employees that have come and gone, and I do appreciate all of you that have worked for the county. We'll miss you, and all the people that have joined the county. Welcome to a great county and a great place to work. Commissioner warrants, we did have to pay the bills today. The bills were a little on the high side. I will tell you that one of them is really high, and I'll explain it to you in a second, but the warrants were $3,627,904. With that in mind, though, 1,676,380 was for fiscal disparities. That is paid over to St. Louis County. I will just tell you that's only half of the normal, so that's only one half of the yearly bill to them. We did pay for some road work out of Commissioner warrants, County Road 45, County Road 60. That was a little over $800,000. We did have to pay some architects for the drawings and all the work they've done on the new jail. That was about 600 and some odd thousand, 640,000, give or take. And then there was a bunch of other bills that we had to pay. Christy Krebs from Health and Human Services came and gave us a update from their department, and to help pay, they need to have their warrants paid too, so all the bills. So Health and Human Services warrants equaled $1,154,167 this time. One thing about them, you know, as we look, I'm looking especially at foster care and out-of-home care for children, and please, people understand that children didn't pick their parents. They do have to deal with them. But if I look back at the actual 2019 and actual 2021, we're pretty much on the same playing field. Out-of-home care right now for children in May was $435,000 for 2021. In 2019, it was $431,000. So we're kind of on par that way. Our child protections, you know, our percentage of open cases, you know, we opened up 34 cases. Out of that, 81% of them are opened. We did place 9 children, but taking care of children from, you know, a situation that could be abusive or problematic should be on everybody's wavelength to maintain and try to get better here. Item number 5, we had a phase 1 correctional court facility construction contracts award. Larry Philippi, excuse me, that's how you pronounce the last name, came to the board and did a nice presentation about phase 1 with the new jail that will be built here downtown. With that, I will just tell you that their estimated was $9.9 million. It came in at $7.7 million, so we're a little over $2 million under their estimate. And phase 1 is basically this. We got to tear down, you know, the 4 existing buildings. You have to get concrete, demolition, earth, you know, the earthwork done, the utilities moved, order precast concrete, you know, erect the steel, some electrical, get the elevators ordered. Yeah, so there is some local contractors that have bid, and some have been awarded, which is great. I'll just mention the ones that have done some of the bidding, and sort of Hammerlin Group or TNT Construction, Hawk Construction put in bids, Northland Industrial Erectors. They did get awarded a bid, which is a local contractor. So it's been nice to see some of our locals win the bids and at least be putting in bids for this. Item number 6, this was a request by me. So I asked for have a special meeting when it comes to the COVID relief fund money that the county has been awarded, and we have to spend by 2023. But I guess my point here was to have the commissioners have an idea of what makes sense in their district, and so we have a game plan going forward, just so we don't have, you know, willy-nilly everybody walking in asking for money. So we have kind of an idea like, hey, this is important in my district. I'd like to see some money put to this, you know, vice versa, all the way down the line. So we will be having a meeting on that next week. That is starts at 12:30 here in the boardroom. We did have a COVID-19 update from Eric Villeneuve. Some things about our COVID cases here. We are going down in our numbers, which is excellent. We did go up 6 more deaths. This is due to data related to state database that somehow tied Itasca County to them. Right now, the percentage of 16 plus Itasca County residents that have received at least dose 1 is 54%. People 65 plus that have received dose 1 is at 82%, which is excellent. Itasca County Public Health has given out a grand total of 6,917 dose 1 and 2s. So they've been busy. Item 8, so the Itasca County Purchasing IM Care Division gave an update. So IM Care gave a division update. I will just tell you that I didn't have all of their printout here in front of us, but we're growing in IM Care. The population is now up past, we're at 10,200 people. We used to be at 9,500, so we have an 8% growth there. We've had some other growth that was given to us. I will give you more of an update on that the next time I do updates. But so 10,200 people, we're about 20% of our population right now is on IM Care. IM Care did do a financial statements and updates. And then they gave us first quarter financial statements. Item number 11, I would just tell you, so item number 11, this is a residing bid that is for the IRC building. This is the old Pomida building, or where the Health and Human Services is located. To reside that building is $162,000. It was a 4-to-1 vote. I was the one that voted against it. I thought that building could easily be painted, but there is no warranty when you paint. At least when you replace, there's a 25-year warranty. I'm sure it doesn't cover fading, but that's me personally. But we did get one bid. We did have 4 other people look at it. They did not submit a bid, but it will be done by a local construction group, TNT. They'll come in. They do good work. I'm not worried about that. But they did get the job. It was a 4-to-1 bid to reside the IRC building. We did have a very nice presentation from Cree Larson. Cree Larson, Health and Human Services, gave an update about some of our challenges we have in Itasca County with mental health. We have had spikes in it in our area because of the COVID situation. We never stopped doing face-to-face assessments here in Itasca County. We are one of only, one of 87 that never stopped. We thought that doing this is a situation that is needed tremendously. They are the Veterans Affairs situation for the state of Minnesota when it comes to any kind of mental health. We get the phone call. We are one of a few 4 in the nation, I want to say, that handle things like that. One thing that did stand out to me as a commissioner and listening to Cree was that this year was the very first year that we had more males face-to-face assessments than females. And as Krieg has kind of said it, with the COVID, and the stress of money and life and jobs and housing and bills, and more men finally picked up the phone and made a call saying, I'm on the edge. So if you are on the edge, be it a male or a female, I would just tell you the phone number is really easy. It's 211. Make the phone call. If you have a loved one or a family member or a neighbor or a child that's having problems with mental health, it's 211. One other thing that Cree mentioned, in the past, referrals, the school played a lot of things when you saw a child, but this time around in 2020, it was more to law enforcement, hospital, and family members that did the referral services. Usually the school districts and that type of thing have a more play into it, but not this year. This year, because of COVID, we had to do things a little different. So 211 is the number. If you need any kind of help, please call them. Lastly, we had a nice construction update from Rachel at the transportation department. So some of the things that we're doing here in Itasca County, I will just get ready here to tell you. So the road project 433 through Highway 65, that's going to be a little bit pushed off a little bit here. I would tell you that Highway 52 is still a go. Highway 60 is going to be probably completed here. At least the first lip of tar is going to be put on. Second lip will come sooner or later here, just a little bit later. The County Road 238 bridge replacement, we talked about that, but that project starts July 5th of this year. Like I told you, the detour is going to be prolonged into 2022. This bridge replacement on County Road 149, that got pushed. County Road 52 around Horseshoe Lake Trail area, the clearing and the grubbing, utilities, relocation, them are all done. I would presume that'll be done here within a month. They have the first lip of tar down on it. They will get the second to go at it here. County Road 45, that's currently being paved at this point in time. Then an intersection of Highway 2 and 63. So bids will open up here, opened on June 15th. That lights section there will be pushed off until probably 2022. County Road 80 in Marble, County Road 82 in Keewatin, and County Road 84 in Calumet. Bids will be opened up here later this week, so be prepared for those three projects to go. And up in Big Fork, projects already started on June 7th, but the Ryla Mill Road and the Ash Street in Big Fork, the grading and basing, so that is happening as we speak. With that in mind, we did have a DNR officer that got lost to the good Lord. If you know the family, please reach out. We are very sorry for Sarah's family and loss, mother of 3. We will do something publicly here in the future as a county. Okay, everybody, please be safe. Have a good day.